Good afternoon, students. My name is V. Kanmani from Department of Zoology, Adiyaman Metric Higher Secondary School, Uttangarai. Today now we are going to see about Living World Part 4. In 1987, Cavalier Smith revised the Six Kingdom system to Seven Kingdom system. The classification is divided into two super kingdoms. One is prokaryotes, second one is eukaryotes. What is the meaning of prokaryotes? Is nothing but cell do not contain a nucleus, any other membrane bounded organelles. That is called prokaryotes. Eukaryotes is nothing but cells contain membrane and bounded organelles. That is called what? Eukaryotes. Thereafter, three domains are present. What are the three domains? One is bacteria, second one is archaea, third one is eukarya. That is here three domains. Thereafter, five kingdoms. The five kingdom it was given by R.H. Whitaker in the year of in 1969. What are they present in five kingdom? One is Monera, second Protista, fungi, plantae, then Animalia. Those are present in five kingdom concept. Then next, the sixth kingdom concept. It was given by Carl Woese in 1977. What are they present in six kingdoms? One is bacteria, second Protista, fungi, plantae, then Animalia. Those are present in six kingdoms. One is bacteria, archaea, Protista, fungi, plantae, then Animalia. Those are present in six kingdom concept. Then seven kingdom concept. It was given by Cavalier Smith. What are we present in seven kingdom concept? One is eubacteria, archaeobacteria, protozoa, chromista, fungi, plantae, and Animalia. Those are present in seven kingdom concept. The seven kingdom concept is given by Cavalier Smith. Okay. Thereafter, it is a taxonomy hierarchy. The taxonomy hierarchy is nothing but it is a biological classification. The taxonomical hierarchy include seven major categories are present. One is kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, then species. Those seven major categories are present in the taxonomical hierarchy and include and intermediate categories also present such as subkingdom, grade, division, subdivision, subphylum, subclass, subclass and superclass and superorder and suborder, superfamily, subfamily and subspecies. Those are present. It is the intermediate categories are present. Then first one, species. Now I will explain you species. What is species? Species is nothing but it is a basic unit of classification in hierarchy system. It is a basic unit of classification in the hierarchy system. It is a group of animals or similar morphological features and reproductively isolated to produced. It will produce in the fertile offspring. Okay. Some exceptional animals which is produce sterile offspring because mating are closely related species. It will produce infertile, sterile offspring can produce. You know what are the species in sterile offspring? Is example is hinny, male, liger, tiger and mules. So those are present in the sterile offspring. Okay. Now the cross between the male horse and the female donkey. It is a male horse and female donkey. It will produce, the result is hinny. The result is hinny. The cross between male horse and female donkey, the result is hinny. Then second, the cross between male donkey and female horse result in mules. Those are sterile species. Okay. Then the cross between male lion and female tiger result in liger. Then male tiger and female lion result into the tigon. So those are sterile offsprings. Those are what? Sterile offspring. Then next one, it is a genus. I will explain you genus. What is the meaning of a genus? It is a group of closely related species which have evolved from common ancestor. That is called what? Genus. Okay. In some genus, there is only one species. Only one species, which is called what? It is a monotypic genus. It is a monotypic genus. Why we are calling this is monotypic genus? Only one species are present. Genus, there is only one species present, which is called what? A monotypic genus. For example, a red panda. For example, a red panda. So the red panda is a monotypic genus. Okay. The genus is Alerius, then fulgens. That is a red panda. Okay. There are more than one species in the genus is known as polytypic genus. Polytypic genus is nothing but more than one species in the genus. That is known as polytypic genus. For example, cat. Cat comes under the genus is Felis. The number of closely related species are present. For example, Felis domestica. Felis domestica, it is a pet cat. Then Felis margatia, it is what? It is another one type of cattle. It is a jungle cattle. Then Felis sylvestris, it is a wild cat. So those species are present. So that's why it is called what? It is a polytypic genus. Okay. Then next one, it is a family. Family is nothing but it is a taxonomic categories include a group of related genera which less similarity are compared to genus and species. That is called what? Family. For example, the family Felidae include the genus Felis. The genus Felis is nothing but it is a cat. And the genus Panthera. The Panthera eats contain lion, tiger, leopard. Those are present. It is a family. Next one, it is a order. I will explain you order. The categories includes assemblage one or more related families which is shows common features. That is called what? Order. Then one or more similar families are grouped together to form an order. That is a order. It is good example the family Canidae and Felidae and order Carnivora. So those are present. The carnivora is nothing but animal teeth can be divided. There are 4 type of teeth. One is the, for example, human being. One is incisor. Then second one canine. Then premolar and molar. So the carnivore animals, those are present. The tearing teeth, those are present. So that's why belonging to this order. Okay. Next one, class. Okay. The class, this is the category includes one or more related order with some common ancestor. That is called what? A class. Okay, for example, order Primata, the comprising monkey, apes and man is placed in the mammals. Okay. A man is placed the class mammals with order carnivora include dog and cat, everything. Those are present. Okay. Then phylum. You know what is the meaning of phylum? The group of classes with similar distinctive character, they constitute the phylum. For example, classes, it is a fishes, amphibians, reptiles, aves, and mammalia. The fishes like the animal which living in water, like fishes, for example, amphibia, the animal which living both land and water, that is called what, amphibia. Reptilia is nothing but it have short limb, it can traveling, it is a traveling movement. So for example, this is a reptilia, for example, lizard, like that. Then aves belonging to the entire birds belonging to this class. Then mammalia, the animal which give birth to their young one and give milk, that is called mammalia. Those are present in this class. Okay, consider the next higher category into the phylum. Okay, that's and this is a phylum. Thereafter, kingdom. The kingdom is nothing but all living animals belonging to the various phyla are included in the kingdom Animalia, and it is topmost of the taxonomy hierarchy systems. That's and this is a kingdom Animalia. Okay, next one, for example, systematics of human beings. That is very simple concept. I told you already there are 6 categories are present. One is kingdom. That is a systematics of human being. First one, kingdom. Kingdom Animalia, phylum Chordata. Chordata means the animal which have backbone, that is called what, Chordata. Order Primata. It is a, what is the meaning of primata? It is a forward looking, the grasping the fingers, digits. Okay. Then family, it is a Hominidae. Hominidae is nothing but it is a flat face and bicondylar structures. Okay, the genus, it is a Homo, it is a upright. The species is Sapiens, it is a bipedals. Okay, that's and this is a systematic of human beings. The students, today topic is over. Remaining topics we will meet again next class. Thank you.